Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars. Before we get started.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So here's Portland's starting group. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Boy, it's always intriguing to watch this kind of chess match. Brent, two teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Pass to Lillard. Outside Covington. Oh, almost had a fork. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor, is going to make plays that impact winning.
Now Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. McCollum with a steal. Covington with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Possessing a shoot-first mentality, Mitchell's assertiveness on offense is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Wide open look. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. Kind of cool to see the Damian Lillard in the offseason continuing with that boxing regimen, something that he grew up with and keeps him in great condition.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum pulls it in.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Nurkic with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Nurkic passes to Powell. Nails it from beyond the arc. And that boxing training for Lillard, something he said has really helped him on the court.
And I think the biggest thing, B.A., he talks about is that shoulder strength. And if you get a look at Damian Lillard when he stops and shoots free throws, you'll see that kind of buildup.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
McCollum outside. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. He's guarded by Conley. Shot is up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, off the bounce, we know he's good, but off of the kickouts, he can still get it done. That one rings true.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. With the drive. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Lillard left side. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Portland trailing here. Here's Lillard. Now here's McCollum. Checked by Mitchell. McCollum's got space. He hits the back iron and sinks it. McCollum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's a lethal all-around scorer. You have to love the versatility of McCollum's offensive game.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Pass to Lillard. 43 seconds left in the first. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And I think a coaching staff is okay when Lillard plays like this and he starts to force the issue a little bit.
Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they're pushing it up. Jumps up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Covington. Here's Lillard. No good on the buzzer beater. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Utah Jazz. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Utah.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. Mitchell out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Powell passes to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McCollum's got 6.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. Good on the shot.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
There's McCollum with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson against Lillard. Clarkson, right side. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the records for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Tries to save it. Left side, Bogdanovich. And stolen by Covington. Lillard against Clarkson. It's Lillard with the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Lillard against Clarkson. Pass to Gobert. And Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic, big and blocking.
Ingles. Oh, great D that time from Powell. For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. That ties it up. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Pass to Mitchell. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
5 to shoot. Right side, Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz. Utah retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Portland ball.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Lillard passes to Powell.
Remaining in the first half.
Down low.
2 minutes.
And the jam by Covington.
Those feels so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
Utah has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Clarkson outside. Drives to the hoop. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Lillard outside. Back to McCollum. Out to the right wing. Lillard finds McCollum. Stolen by Ingles. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
McCollum with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Pass to Lillard, over Mitchell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Clarkson against Covington. Clarkson passes to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. McCollum outside. Over Mitchell. McCollum's shot is off. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Blazers ball.
it's stolen by Mitchell. He got it off in time, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
And
now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he really turned it around. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jags?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good.
And that's going to do it for us.
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Here's Oni. Clock at 6. Pass to Whiteside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. A different look for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. Now the Blazers on the move. And Nance with the slam.
One of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he can be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Honey. Pass to Whiteside. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's McLemore. For the lead. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Can they get it? It's rebounded by McLemore.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Nance against Conley. Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
That Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Pass to Simons. The shot. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. BA played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Pass to Simons. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
at 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Here's Snell. Nance outside. Back to Snell. Oh, a two-handed power slam. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Zeller. And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Whiteside.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's Gay. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Conley's got 5 now.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
For the Jazz, Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal, and Clarkson subbed in for Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Clarkson outside. A shot from the mid-range. The kick out to Gay. Pass to Ingles. Back to Gay. Second chance shot. Good. Now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
The balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Clarkson outside. Gay inside. He's guarded by Nance. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Gay's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz out in front. They lead by 8. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And the layup is good off the glass.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Pass to Oni. On the wing, Clarkson. High post Whiteside. Over to the wing. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 3. Nice shot by Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And a nice calmness there from Whiteside. Even with the low shot clock, he delivers a big one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up on with a new group. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Conley on the attack. And he banks in the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
McCollum against Mitchell. McCollum pass to Covington. McCollum against Mitchell. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. So Utah will take it the other way.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here we go. Here's Powell. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Pass to Mitchell. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
They double team McCollum. Back to Lillard. Powell outside. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell finds Conley. Now Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Inside. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich from long range. Fires in the triple. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Bogdanovich against Lillard. That's good from Covington. On the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a tough shot as Covington finds a way that time.
From deep, Conley. Covington grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
From 13, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. There's the drive. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Lillard against Conley. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. From deep. No good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Celtics. And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Horford against Lillard. McCollum against Smart to the middle. Powell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Pass to Schroeder. Oh, Covington with a block. McCollum outside. From the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Smart passes to Tatum. Tries again. That's tipped. And out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle. Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Now here's Nurkic. There's McCollum with the 3. Called in by Brown.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tatum passes to Horford. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Well, the frame of Al Horford goes a long way in helping him be one of the most consistent, solid defensive presences there is on the floor, forcing them to compromise there.
And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Now here's Schroeder. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. There's Tatum with the 3. That one is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way now.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Smart passes to Tatum. Horford controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, you love Horford pounding the offensive glass. Extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
Here's McCollum. That one's wide left.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Over Powell. It's Brown on the wing. He drops it from range.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Tatum brings a double team. Powell finds Lillard. The Trailblazers rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Shoots over Powell. Brown can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Powell passes to Covington. Lillard left side. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Nurkic against Horford. Here's Brown. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
McCollum on the wing, defended by Smart. Covington against Tatum. Clock at 6. McCollum, the pass to Covington. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Boston's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Tatum. Nurkic with some nice D.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's McCollum. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. Portland trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The 3 is up. And McCollum, good for 3. He has 6.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
McCollum finds Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Smart outside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford can't hit. Portland leading. It's Covington on the wing with the 10-footer, and he knocks the jumper down. McCollum's got 8 points, and the mental aspect of the game is so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, BA. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable, or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. The 3 is up. McCollum pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Lillard against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot off. And Boston going the other way now. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Horford. Here's Schroeder. The 3. Covington grabs the board.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
Now here's Schroeder. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Tatum against Covington. From deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. Now Portland with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Powell passes to Lillard. Got a hand on it.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dennis Schroeder. Woo-hoo!
Pass to Horford. Now Tatum. A minute 20 left in the first half. Boston again missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Shots good by McCollum.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And they get it back. Outside Tatum. Knocked loose. Powell with it. Picked up by Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Lillard got a good look.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving. And despite his struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Nurkic finds Powell. And Lillard puts up a deep three. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
In terms of shots per game, Lillard's name is always near the top of the list. He's not going to hesitate if the shot's there for him.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
And so it's Portland going into the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll do it for our...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Ben McLemore. Cody Zeller is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Left side Williams. Here's Cantor. Lays it up and banks it in. Cantor's got his first 2 points.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Connects from downtown.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Back to Pritchard. Fires it. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Williams. Here's Pritchard. Tries yet again. Cantor, no good.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Williams. And here's Richardson. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Snell. Down low. Stolen. Outside Richardson. Inside Cantor. Second chance effort. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Cantor's got his second basket.
Well, Enes Kanter's size and finishing ability, it takes a lot to knock him off his path to the rim.
Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Pritchard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Pass to Simons. Now Nance. Williams defending. Here's Simons. He's got 7. And Nance with the slam.
Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And here's Cantor, defended by Zeller. Pass to Richardson. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. Nance outside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Now here's Cantor. Richardson with it. Zeller with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. 1:05 left in the third quarter. And here's Simons outside. Buries it from 3. Simons got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now here's Richardson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Simons. He's got 10. Here's the 3. Rebound Boston. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hernan Gomez with it. Nance covering. Will it go? And it's laid up and in by Williams.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Pass to Simons. Here's Snell. Here's McLemore. And here's Zeller. Here's Simons. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Trailblazers out in front, delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
To the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Horford passes to Schroeder. No good from outside. Portland's shooting 55% for the game so far. It's Covington on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Up top, Powell fires for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
McCollum against Schroeder. McCollum, the pass to Lillard. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. You may be a little overeager.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Lillard right side. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Tatum from long range. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard right side. Powell outside. Over Smart. And that one comes up a bit short.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Horford passes to Brown. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Horford finds Brown. Let's go with a 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Lillard outside. Outside Covington. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. McCollum, the pass to Powell. Puts it up. No good off the back of the rim.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Back to Smart. Now here's Tatum. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McCollum. There's the triple. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Covington. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for C.J. McCollum.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Lillard passes to McCollum. Now Lillard. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. For 3, McCollum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
3 points.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Horford against Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Lillard against Brown. McCollum outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Brown passes to Schroeder. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
I can guard bigs.
Stretch six. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Boston, onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford at the center position.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Now here's Conley. It's tipped. The try by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Conley against Schroeder. From downtown. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell trying to free himself. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Down low, here's Brown, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Here's Schroeder. Brown outside. That three off the mark. Conley feeling it out. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Smart. Passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, great patience from Tatum from there. Not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
Mitchell outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Driving to the basket. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 now.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
To the inside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. That shot wide open. He's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley against Schroeder. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Smart finds Horford. Back at 2. Over Gobert.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Mitchell with it. Outguarded by Smart. Took him no time at all on that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Smart. Outside Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. Busted. No good that time either.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Shoots the 3. Conley's shot is off. Austin's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Smart. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Pass to Horford. Tatum with it. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. The 17-footer goes down. Brown's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Boston. And here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside and stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the 3. Utah leading by 7.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady coordinator and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Shooter passes to Horford. Utah with the rebound. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Horford leading the charge.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Down low, here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Here's Brown. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Conley against Schroeder. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Conley against Schroeder to the paint. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley against Schroeder. Here's Bogdanovich. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
He is so good in pick and roll. When the defense plays up on him, he burns them with the pass.
1:27 left in the first half. Outside, Smart. Oh, Tatum in position. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Now Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. And the Jazz lead by 12.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
On the wing Brown. Here's Smart. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Gobert with the block.
a sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From outside the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. Outside Tatum. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead. How about... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Clarkson against Richardson. The drive by Clarkson. Gabe kicks to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Over Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied. I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Oni passes to Gay. Clarkson outside. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Here's Pritchard. There's the 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Clarkson. That one's not going to go. And it's Boston the other way. Hernan Gomez kicks to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Buries it from 3-point range. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Now, here's Clarkson. They get it back. Right side, the pass to Oni. Clarkson taking his time here. Drills it from outside. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Richardson the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. Hernan Gomez finds Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ingles against Hernan Gomez. Oni passes to Whiteside. And he can't jam it through. Celtics trail by 9. It's stolen by Ingles. Three-pointer. Whiteside, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Williams. Hernan Gomez passes to Williams to the right side. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. The Celtics need to get a shot off. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. There's the dish to Clarkson. Kicks to Gay. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it. And the Jazz lead by 11.
High percentage look for mid-range. Rudy quick into the air and accurate from that distance.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pritchard. Hits it from three-point range. Pritchard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Richardson against Clarkson. Pass to Oni. And the 3 off target. And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Smart. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And Mitchell gets it to go. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
Tatum no good. Jazz leading by 11. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. They grab their own miss. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Back to O'Neal. Eyes yet again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
The 3 from Tatum. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Conley with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
What confidence from Mike Conley, even from way, way out. He drains the deep shot like it's nothing.
Horford trying to free himself up. The kick out to Tatum. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And here is O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Mitchell missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Brown. From deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. O'Neal against Brown. Got a piece of it. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Shot on the wing. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Stolen by Smart. The three from Tatum. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal with it. And it's Horford picking him up. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. O'Neal with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Feeds to Bogdanovich to the inside. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. And they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Utah.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
And here is Conley. Mitchell with it, picked up by Brown. There's O'Neal with the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming to you from beautiful...
Well, coming up, Damian Lillard.
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Portland, the talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Shot clock at 2, Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lillard right side. Pass to Nurkic. Powell outside. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Now Conley to the inside, who is stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers on the move. And the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Pass to Gobert. The 3. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Gobert.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Lillard. To the paint. Poked loose. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
That shot is good by O'Neal. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of it.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Mitchell, that's his first personal
People were
foul.
worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
But you can count on C.J. McCollum to just be a scoring threat on a nightly basis. So smooth with the ball. He can get to spots on the floor where he's confident to rise up and produce points. He's one of the most consistent performers that we have in the NBA.
McCollum's shot is off.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Bogdanovich from long range. The shot won't fall. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Nurkic passes to McCollum. And he's going for the lob. And Nurkic throws it down.
I know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Lillard against Conley. Lillard passes to Powell. Three-pointer, no good. Utah leading. Powell with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
McCollum with it. Launches it. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, the shot starts with a good, strong base. That gives McCollum the foundation to hit shots well behind the arc.
Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Lillard passes to Covington. Rebounded by the Jazz.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to McCollum. Over Mitchell. Here's Lillard. McCollum outside. Right side Covington. Over Gobert. Here's McCollum. No good. Misses at the buzzer. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go. in that quarter.
Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. For three, McCollum sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from three. CJ McCollum continuing to be one of the most elite mid-range and creative scorers around 15 feet.
Mitchell misses. Portland trailing here. Pass to Powell. Back to McCollum. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And for McCollum, taking more threes might be good for his longevity as well, Brent.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. He's such a gifted shooter, and there are ways to get him out to the three-point line where he's standing and gets in a great rhythm. I think you're going to see CJ raise that percentage. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
McCollum against Mitchell. From downtown. Rebounded by Gay. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Powell with a steal. Up top, McCollum. Pass to Lillard. There's the three. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Lillard's got 5. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
McCollum, the pass to Lillard. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal, third team foul.
Outside Covington. Right wing puts up a 3. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third person.
That one on Mitchell.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. CJ McCollum is so versatile as a scorer. You never know which move he's going to go to.
Utah trailing here. Conley passes to Mitchell. And here's Gay. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Up and over McCollum. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
McCollum pass to Lillard. To the inside. McCollum outside. Portland, no good that time either. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Conley passes to Gay. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Lillard outside. The 3 is up. Back to McCollum. It's Powell on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Powell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
On the wing, Mitchell. McCollum defends. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
McCollum with it. Ingles covering. Powell buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Pass to Ingles. Here's Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The kick out to Conley. And the 3 off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. What did you think about Utah?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Royce O'Neal, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Portland's shooting about 47%, a nice number. Pass to Snell for the lead. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. And Nance with the slam.
Just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
Now here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Clarkson against McCollum. Takes a 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Trailblazers ball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
Jazz ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your
Clarkson against McCollum. Now here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Pass to Oni. Now here's Clarkson. The 3 is up. Zeller with the rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Here's O'Neal. Goes back up. Clarkson, right side. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim. Such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Pass to Simons. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
3 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Simons. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And here's Clarkson. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clarkson's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
2 minutes.
Here's Simons. Down low. Here's Nance. Clarkson grabs a miss. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Clarkson.
Trailblazers foul Anthony Simons. That's his second personal, second team foul.
Here's Honey.
The second half. Let's hear it for your Blazer D.
Uncovered. O'Neal misses. Portland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Out to McCollum. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Great open look there. McCollum's got 13 points.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
McCollum on the wing. "18 feet out." That one off the back iron and out.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Nance. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Portland trailing here.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal, first team foul.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Nance. Back to Simons. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Clarkson for 3. Zeller with the rebound. He gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Larry Nance is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Cody Zeller. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's McCollum at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Back to Whiteside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice D from Nance. Oh, got a piece of it. So it's Portland now. It's a 3-point game. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. You're scratching your head to that tune.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Nurkic has checked in for Zeller. Covington comes in for Nance. Powell, he's checked in for Snell. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Simons. McLemore's checked in for Portland. And Utah with a change here too. Gay's checked in. Here's Lillard. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Covington banked it in off the glass.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
The Jazz shooting 59% on this one. A good average. Outside Mitchell. Gay right side. Pass to McLemore to take the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Rudy Gay picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Here's Conley. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Conley against Lillard. Here's Powell. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. Conley up top. Pass to Gay. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Lillard against Gobert. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Covington with it. He's picked up by Conley. Back to Covington. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Calm, cool, and Covington. Big time shot.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. It's tipped. And he recovers it. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Here's McLemore. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Outside for Mitchell. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter. Conley finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Over Nurkic. Gobert no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. Pass to McLemore.
They need his talent on the floor. Now they're going to have to get it done without him. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Blazers on beat. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Back to Lillard. Tries it from the top of the key. Oh, he nails it! And tie game! Huge basket right there! Clarkson with the ball. the drive. It's good!
Jordan Clarkson coming through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball. Hey, Alec.
Ryan as the end.
Very interesting, Alec. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. And it's Nurkic in at the center position.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now here's Tatum. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
Here's Horford. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now here's Covington. Lillard finds Powell. Back to Lillard. He gets it in there.
Lillard gets set up like this. Oh, it's more or less over. He just daggers it right here.
Boston on offense. 4-point game. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the middle. Horford with a steal. Smart passes to Tatum, and the shot goes down.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Marcus Smart.
McCollum against Smart. Pass to Nurkic, and the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
The Blazers with 2 elite scoring guards in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, for some teams, that can lead to strife, but their chemistry, that's what makes it work.
Now here's Schroeder. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Tatum. And here's Smart. Shot clock at 6. Brown passes to Horford. Puts it up from 12. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And Chris, with Lillard and McCollum, they're both such gifted shooters. That helps them coexist.
Yeah, B.A., they're both threats on or off the ball. They make things easier for one another, and both great locker room guys. Their friendship off the court, that really helps.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Horford. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington.
Celtics ball.
Up top, Brown. Powell covers.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Tipped away. Covington finds Lillard to the paint. Here's Powell from deep three-point range. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Powell. Powell's got his 3rd assist of the night. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. They get it back to the wing on the left. And here's Schroeder outside. Here's Horford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Powell passes to Lillard. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. Here's McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Brown with the block. To the inside. Here's Smart. Kick out to Brown, who is stolen by Lillard. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Oh, man, using that burst of speed to his advantage. Covington looks to drop the hammer whenever he can.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Shoots. Here's Horford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the first one at the line is good.
All Horford does is affect winning. I mean, in the locker room, practice, games, he's accountable, and he holds others to that same standard.
Portland leading. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. McCollum, the pass to Lillard. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Schroeder finds Smart. Doubled by McCollum. The drive by Smart. And stolen by Covington. For 3, Powell. Hauled in by Brown.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. McCollum outside. The 3, here's Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. Brown against Powell. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. McCollum's shot is off. It could go. And that's not going to go. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. A lot of blocks through the first 2 quarters.
Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McCollum, a pass to Lillard. Now Nurkic. Out to Lillard. 3-pointer. No good there. And Boston going the other way now.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. They hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Boston trailing. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Brown. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Brown's got 5 now. Well, Grant, your dad played pro football. Do you think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
This is who McCollum is, someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Schroeder against Lillard. It was stolen by Lillard. Here's the break. McCollum finds Lillard. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. McCollum outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going.
Lillard against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. For 3, McCollum. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now the Blazers on the move. Powell passes to Lillard. Back to Powell.
2 minutes.
McCollum outside. Pass to Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Lets it go from 14 with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Covington's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Tremendous activity from Covington, doing whatever he can to collect additional scoring opportunities.
Outside Schroeder. Left side Tatum. Down low. They need this. And there's Horford on the assist by Tatum.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, it attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
McCollum, pass to Lillard. 1:07 left in the first half of this game. Can't cash it in from the high post. Inside. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Once Tatum is around, the contact is over. Little room and all he needs to score.
Pass to Lillard. From deep. Powell with it. Now Horford defending. For three, here's Lillard. Nails it from three. Lillard's got 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Covington passes to Lillard. Got a piece of it. McCollum finds Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Personal. Second team foul.
To the paint. And the ball out of play. Trailblazers will have it.
He flat out lost concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Trailblazer. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 11 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. And that'll do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. And it's Williams in at the 4. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Fast break, here we go. The 15-footer. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Simons. Down low, Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Pritchard. It's Williams, high post, working on Nance. And down it goes, 2 points.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
You know, if you put Marcus Smart in a power forward's body, it might be Grant Williams.
Williams is physical. I mean, he's versatile. Willing to make the sacrifice. He's got some Draymond and some PJ Tucker. Good ingredients for a successful career.
Well, the Celtics shooting just around 32% from the field. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Hernan Gomez has got his first points in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Simons. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's why McLemore's out there. The way he opens up the floor with his outside shooting is huge for this team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
Well, no excuse letting Richardson get this close. I mean, you deserve to get dunked on when you kill this position.
McLemore gets the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Pritchard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Count the basket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Simons. Pass to Snell. To the right side. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McLemore. Plenty of space. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Pass to Snell for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Williams with it. On the wing, Richardson. Here's Pritchard. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And so here's Portland. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Neesmith, he's checked in for Boston.
His first personal, first team foul. Celtics substitution, Aaron Neesmith.
Pass to Zeller. On the wing, Snell. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Defense right on it. To the left side wing. Now Canner. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Williams against Nance. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McLemore. Here's Simons. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Lets the 3 fly. Portland again missing. And here's Cantor. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Portland with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked if this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now Schroeder. Outside, Brown. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Powell outside. Pass to Lillard. Over Schroeder. Covington. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those typicals.
Lillard against Schroeder. And here's Brown for 3. McCollum pulls it in.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and last year.
To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. And he drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step now. He can blow by guys.
McCollum outside. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Schroeder against Lillard. Schroeder passes to Brown. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to McCollum. Powell outside. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Schroeder against Lillard. Puts it up from 12. Here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. Smart outside. Pass to Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. Powell covers. From downtown. Brown can't hit. Portland has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Boston's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Tatum. Back to Smart.
In the game.
Right side Schroeder. Outside Tatum. 4-3. On target from range.
Yeah, strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. A great clear.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Lillard double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Portland. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Brown. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Lillard against Smart. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Powell's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
It's stolen by Nurkic. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Schroeder finds Horford. Powell with a steal. Lillard outside. From deep. The shot no good. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForte.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Jazz.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 set.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Boston now. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. There's Brown with the 3. The shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Utah. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket. And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. From deep 3-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Gobert got it. Good job in the low post.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Schroeder against Conley. From 13, rebound Utah. Launches it. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. Oh, Tatum in position. Stolen by O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Conley with a wide open look. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Conley. .153 left here in the opening quarter. Here he goes. Mitchell wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Utah leading by 3. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. Boston's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Oh, Tatum in position. The shot missing.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Mitchell with it. Out guarded by Tatum. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Smart. Schroeder passes to Brown. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Gobert gets to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Passes to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. O'Neal with it. Now Gobert. Guarded by Smart. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Utah out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
Clarkson is out there with Conley. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Back to Gay. Out to Conley. Clarkson for 3. They get it back. Pass to Ingles. The feed to Gay. Shoots over Brown. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tatum passes to Horford. Kicks to Smart. Back to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Pass to Ingles. Over Brown. Ingles can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Clarkson outside. And stolen by Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Conley feeling it out. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 2.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
2 minutes remaining.
Brown outside.
2 minutes.
From deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ingles can't get it to go. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics.
Rudy Gay.
Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
First team foul.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 2. Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Over in the corner, Brown.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
No, once again, for the 7th time in 7 shots, he is still an 0 for.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Outside Tatum. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now here's Conley. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Conley against Schroeder. And here's Brown outside. No good. And Utah the other way now.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously, that's dragging the whole team down. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drains the transition 3.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, Smart. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Shot clock at 3. And it's Schroeder missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then there's Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Bogdanovich passes to Clarkson. From past the arc. Not going to go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Kanter against Clarkson. On the wing, Williams. Back to Hernan Gomez. From about 19 feet. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz leading by 7. Clarkson for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Utah.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Shoots. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Kept alive. Whiteside kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Williams. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Stolen by O'Neal. Fires the 3. Poked loose.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Kanter, the pass to Pritchard. The second chance effort. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Richardson against Clarkson. The tray. He can't get that one. Celtics trail by 8. Passes it to Richardson. Cantor's shot is off. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Clarkson. Lets it go with the 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams finds Cantor. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here's Pritchard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Jazz leading by 8. Pass to O'Neal. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams passes to Pritchard. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by O'Neal. For the 3. It's good from long range.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Pass to O'Neal. From the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it. Celtics trail by 5. Cantor with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. 55 seconds left in the third. Brown the pass to Cantor. Shot clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Brown. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Here's Pritchard. Offline from the top of the key.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got O'Neal. Whiteside is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Utah. Smart against Clarkson. Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And he banks in the lane.
And Coach was talking about the muscle Tatum's packed onto his frame. He said now he has the power of a power forward. We saw it on display right there.
Here's Oni. No good from outside.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Stolen by O'Neal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Moving it up. Oni passes to Whiteside. Reverses. And Boston with the rebound. Smart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Feeds to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Jazz passing it around. Tatum against Clarkson. And Bogdanovich kicks to Whiteside. Over Horford. That misses off the backboard. Celtics trail by 7. Brown outside. Schroeder looking around. And it's Brown missing. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Schroeder. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell with it. Drives to the hoop. There's O'Neal with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Brown outside. Here's Schroeder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The pass to Mitchell. It's up a 3. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Conley's shot is off. Celtics trail by 7. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And they double up Brown. Nobody near Schroeder. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit over Tatum. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Utah.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a Big Ten outing for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. And Utah turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Schroeder. And there's the drive. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted and